this is Chrissie B with BeautifulCreatives.com. Today is Art Journal Thursday, December 18th, 2014. As I start my art journal page today, I really don't have a plan, but I found this excellent encyclopedia that was really falling apart. The spine was broken and coming out of its binding, and it was an encyclopedia from 1915. So I thought that I would give it a new life and turn some of its pages into some backgrounds for my artwork. So that's what I'm doing here, is I'm basically just taking some pages and ripping them up into random shapes. I'm using a glue stick to adhere these to my page. Now for colors for this week, I went out and purchased a new paint color from Golden. It is the Golden Teal liquid paint. I'm really in love with this awesome teal, so I thought that I would start by using that color on the spread today. However, it should be noted, I really had no plan. I didn't know what this was going to look like. I didn't know if I wanted to make the whole thing teal or if I just wanted to do a portion of it teal. So I'm just being very haphazard here, and I decided as I was putting this down that I wanted to go with teal, yellow, and red, and I'll have those specific colors posted out on my blog over on BeautifulCreatives.com. So if you want to see the specific colors I'm using, please feel free to go over there, and there'll be a full list of supplies listed there. I'm applying this paint in a very crosshatch kind of a manner, just kind of making lots of X's and just being very random and kind of scribbly about it. I'm all about embracing the mess and just going with what comes out or what gets laid down on the page as I'm working. Now I see that I've missed a piece when I was recording. What I've actually done is this white here is actually white gesso that I have in a daubered bottle, and I actually started to let that dry, and I really wasn't liking it. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking a brush that I've doused in a lot of water, and I'm actually just trying to break up these gesso lines and trying to smooth everything out so the whole thing is kind of muted and hidden a little bit behind this gesso, and trying to hide some of these lines that are showing. I found that the brush wasn't working so very well, so here I'm taking a baby wipe and just kind of being really rough with the page. Actually, the journal that I'm using has really great pages, so I can be really rough with it and I don't have to worry about damaging the paper that I'm working on. Now that I like the way the background is looking, I've decided that I'm taking one of my fine liners and I wanted to create a border. This is a fine liner. Fine liners are bottles that come, they're empty, so I just put some black acrylic paint in this, and it has a needle tip on it that gives you the ability to doodle with a bottle. And here I'm just using a Sharpie and doing some doodly scribbles. It should be noted that when I'm doodling, I have a tendency to do my doodles in duplicates at least. I try, like when I make a circle, I don't make just one circle, I make 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 loops. I find that it kind of gives a much more playful look to the way that the doodle looks. So even though I'm not a terribly great drawer, it looks like I've done it very purposefully. Here I'm using another fine liner bottle. This one I have filled with white acrylic paint, and I'm just doing some more doodly lines around my existing Sharpie doodles. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I wasn't really sure what I was doing, but I just realized there was something missing, so I just kind of kept looking at it thinking, well, what is it missing? What can I add? So I thought these little spirals would kind of fill in some of the space that for some reason my brain was thinking was missing. Now the background, I love the background, I love the colors, but I wanted to have some more texture, and I really love this number stamp that I have. It's a Diane Reevely number stamp, and I'll have that listed out on my blog, beautifulcreatives.com, and you can take a look at what specifically that's called. But I wanted to kind of just put some random ink marks back there, just not the full stamp. Here I've just printed out my quote onto regular printer paper. I cut it out, and now I'm applying it with a glue stick. I got this message this week from some truth cards that I had created a few months ago. I was struggling coming up with something to say this week, and when I came across this truth card that says, "You already know what the answer is, just trust it, it is true," or "it is right," it just felt so perfect for what's been going on with me lately that I felt I couldn't put anything else on this page but that. Just doing some scribbling with the Sharpie. I usually use a Stabilo for this, but you know, time is really of the essence right now because we're all getting ready for the holidays. We have a lot of things planned and going on, so this page I just wanted to do something very simple and keep it really easy. As always, don't forget to put the date stamp on here. I actually had a date stamp twice because I had, for some reason, I had December 81st, 2014 listed, and then I did it again properly, which is the 18th. I'm not sure why there's an 81st option on my date stamp, but there is. So here's just a close-up of the artwork. I like doing this so that you can see the detail that you may not be able to see when the camera is so high above my art journal. Let me know if this is helpful to you. Just let me know down in the comment section what you think. So that will wrap up another Art Journal Thursday for Beautiful Creatives. Don't forget to check out beautifulcreatives.com for a detailed list of supplies used for today's layout. And if you have any ideas for what you'd like to see in any future videos, please feel free to comment down below and let me know. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my channel. Thanks so much. I hope you have a great week. Bye for now.